The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You've got The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM. We're broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement. Steve Roberts is still here. For those of you who have that weird Steve Roberts fetish,
people,
you know,
They're like, he was gone.
Oh yeah, they were blinking. No, the phones were blinking, and everybody was like, "Where is he?"
Everybody likes George
I hope he's okay. They sent flowers. Did you get the roses?
No. Next time, send food. Just to be clear, food is better than flowers.
Edible arrangement. There was everything out there for you. They thought you weren't coming back. And I said, no, he's coming back. God bless
Lucky
him.
you.
Yes. Well, look, we're going to wrap things up with Mike Kelly here on the show. Mike Kelly's new to the show. He is a client advisor at Compugen Systems Incorporated. Mike, how are you?
Good. It's great to be here.
Mike, are you a native guy of Syracuse? Did you grow up here?
Actually, no. I grew up in Corning, New York.
Corning, the glass place.
Not too far. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I haven't been out there. We used to take the kids out to the Corning Museum all the time. That was, you know, it's funny. You bring the kids out and you want them to marvel at it, but then you sit there, you know, going, hey, don't touch that. Don't wait. Don't, you know,
exactly.
Come back.
And it's like, I've seen glass.
Right.
I've seen glass before.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're really looking at it. No.
So you grew up there, and then what did you do?
Wonderful town to grow up in. I went wherever when I got done with high school, went wherever I could keep playing basketball.
Oh, you like playing basketball? Okay.
So that was SUNY Fredonia.
Okay.
Nice. Great school. Great school.
Yeah, great school. After that, applied to Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse. Got a job here. Mm-hmm. Took it. Moved up here.
How long ago was that?
Met my wife, and that was that. That was 2006.
Okay.
Been up here ever since.
What did you study in school?
Basketball.
Yeah.
No, I came out with a business degree.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And what is Compugen?
Marketing.
I've never heard of Compugen.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I mean,
good.
Compugen is actually our parent company. Is one of the one of the biggest VARs. I think it's the largest privately held value-added reseller in Canada.
Okay, what is that?
Of what?
IT. Yeah, right. Of what?
He just jumped in Jargonville. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Compugen helps every kind of business with their IT and technology footprint.
Nice.
All right,
okay.
so all of the, starting with the laptops and computers, everything that backs it up, the servers, the switches, firewall for security, cameras you have overhead, and door access, all of that gets connected to the network. It's getting more and more challenging for IT groups to keep their arms around it with all the security threats and just how much is going digital. It's accelerating quickly.
I would imagine
so we help with that.
AI is a continuing conversation with your group, huh?
Big part of the conversation right now. Yeah. That and security, I think, are dominating.
So when you say security, is it break into my building or break into my hard drive?
Yes.
Okay, so unpack that a little bit.
Yes, both. And so physical security, cyber security. And we definitely help with both. We have dedicated teams to understand, all right, looking at your building, where's all the, how many doors do you have? Where do you want to have surveillance? What kind of surveillance? How do you want to manage it? It's getting easier to get in and out and have access, to your system as AI comes up. I'm working with a client right now. They want door counter or people counters on certain doors to know how many coming in and going out. Facial recognition here, not so important here. License plate capture, that kind of thing, and then it's all in a place where they can access it 24/7. Cybersecurity, same thing. Your network has got all of these. You can think of them as doors where people can get in and out. You got to protect them all. And as AI, accelerates, the bad guys are getting better at trying to crack in, and you got to make sure that you're keeping up. And Compugen helps you do that.
Do you replace the IT people that are in a building? Like if some company's got IT people, are you them? Do they hate you because you want their job? Is it better, worse, the same, work together, hate each other? Explain it.
Great question. No, they are, in most cases, they are thrilled to have some help. Because it's like, all right, so I need you to take care of all this stuff and I need it by next week. Except for I just had 25 fires come up. I need you to go fight all those. And so they never have a chance to really catch up on their list.
Yeah.
You can pass some of that to us. We're very good at being an extension of their team. Understanding, setting up a cadence call, staying in touch. They very much, we work hand in hand.
So maybe instead of having an alarm company for I don't know, I'm old, that's what I call it, the alarm company.
Right.
Yeah.
And then having the IT guy, it's always a guy.
And a phone guy.
And a phone guy, there we go.
Where's
Tom.
my phone guy? Yeah.
And the internet guy that's going to do the thing, they're all in one big bundle?
That's absolutely the right way to think of it. So yeah, you still have the guy or the gal. You have
But it's a
everybody.
guy, okay.
Yeah, right. Somebody like for a phone guy.
Yeah.
What we're hearing now is if you have a room or a small conference room or an office, you've got clients or advisors or customers who want to be talking to you virtually.
Yes.
But you don't have a good setup. We can come in, survey it, and say, all right, well, you don't need to overspend here. You can get a monitor here. Here's a teleconferencing system. As you can imagine, it's a big spectrum. You don't have to overbuy, but you can make sure you get what you want. So we help people with that from a voice standpoint. But yeah, all the different segments and every phase of the technology life cycle. So what's your, how long do you want this equipment to last, ideally? And then you come up with a number. When it comes to the end of the life of those assets, whatever they are, servers, firewalls, laptops. So now what do I do with them? Can I get carbon credits back for those so they don't end up in a landfill?
Right.
Can I get some asset recovery value for them toward the next purchase? There's a lot to evaluate there. We've got the team to do it. Been around for like 50 years.
And do you sell hardware as well?
We do.
Oh, okay.
We're really focused on the service side.
Yeah, right.
But you have to sell the hardware because it's part of the solution. So
a lot of times there's so many options people don't know, and you're running your business, you don't know all about the technology. Sure, we can scratch the surface of it and watch some YouTubes and things like that, but when it comes down to it, and you really got to spend a big buck to outfit your entire office, you really need a team like yours.
Yes. And then once it's there, all right, well, how do I use it? And how do I know if, when something goes wrong, how am I going to know? Because there's all these alerts that you can set up already. How's it going to get resolved? And can I just have that done and then see that, yes, this is the ticket, this was resolved, I'm good to go. I can let my boss know we're secure.
Well, it's you're being proactive too. Here's all the pieces. So it isn't this thing went down and wasn't backed up and the security thing went off. And it seems like I've never met a company that does all of these things.
Yeah,
I've met the different
business.
pieces. So the website is Compugen, COMPUGEN.us.
Correct.
Okay, and you can reach out to Mike there.
Absolutely.
And connect and security and the IT stuff all in one big ball. That's very interesting. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, guys. It's been fun. Appreciate it.
All right.